And we're live at the Jester Sky Show. Today's guest, we have Ellie, German girl, piano expert.
Just like, no.
No.
I mean, I'm perfectly good at smashing pianos. Don't you remember?
Yes, she's expert piano smasher. Imagine if that was a career. You could just make a job out of destroying things. Like, yeah, I'm really good at it.
I have to do something with all the free time because I'm...
What are you doing with all this free time?
Well, I'm working on a startup, which is kind of interesting.
Do tell. What's this?
Yeah. It's about a forest kindergarten in Luxembourg.
A forest kindergarten?
Yes.
Okay. What's that?
Yeah, it's really cool. So we just, starting it. We're just starting from zero. So we're searching for parents who want their kids to, join the kindergarten. And we're looking for companies that do some financial support. So it's kind of cool.
So it's a kindergarten. You're building a school.
Yeah, kind of. But it's a special kindergarten because it's located in a forest. So there will be no toys, no books. So
no learning.
They have to be. No, they're learning by nature. So they spend all the time outside in the forest. Okay. And this is somehow an educational concept. So they become more creative because they have to use their imagination. Maybe they are just like using, a leaf from a tree and pretend it's a wand or anything like that. So I think it's kind of cool.
Sounds like there's a big philosophy behind it.
Yeah, it's a concept coming from Sweden. And it's kind of successful here in Germany as well. And we want to do it in Luxembourg. Yeah.
Ooh. So it's only 1 year, though, because it's kindergarten. Or do they get to come back?
Sorry?
But it's only 1 year if it's kindergarten. Or can they come back in grade 1 as well?
Oh, no. The kindergarten here in Germany or in Europe in general is lasting 3 years. So you're starting with 3. And you have 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to school.
So, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, and 6. What about 1 and 2?
They have special kindergartens. It's what's the English word?
Preschool?
No, it's not preschool. It's like a baby garden. I don't know if you can say that.
Okay, we have the garden before the kindergarten.
Yes.
Okay. So they go into kindergarten when they already know a little bit of stuff.
I don't know if you know a little bit of stuff at the age of 2. I'm not sure.
Oh. So what age are they in kindergarten?
3. When they start, they are 3.
Oh.
And with the age of 1 and 2, usually parents stay at home for 1 year maybe. And then they just working half-time or part-time, so they can just... I don't know. I mean, I don't have kids, so I don't know. It's not relevant for me right now. But kindergarten starts at 3, yeah.
And then when they're 3 years old, they get to go to kindergarten.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I mean, some parents want their kids to start kindergarten when they're 4 years because they are so sensitive.
They're not ready to go in the forest.
Just start working. Build your own kindergarten.
Yeah. You gotta build the kindergarten. You gotta build the building. Oh, that's neat. All right.
Yeah.
Is this a brand new thing though? Hasn't been done before though, right?
Yeah, in Luxembourg it's new. I mean, Luxembourg is not really big. I have to think about this one song. Have you shown me the song "Canada is Really Big"?
I
think
I think you showed me that.
I showed you?
Oh,
really?
So.
I showed you so much. I mean, I also showed
Canada's
you the end of
really
the world.
friggin' big. It is friggin' big. It's huge. I didn't realize till I drove across it. This is damn big. Really, really big.
You drove across it?
Yeah, I drove to Toronto.
Oh, you went there by car?
Yeah, I drove across the country.
How long did it take?
It took a long damn time. It took a really long time. It was non-stop driving for a week. It was just constant, never-ending road. I'm like, what did I get myself into? And I had all my possessions in the back of my car, so I couldn't like stop for very long anywhere.
I want to do that. I mean, you could see the whole country. It's like a giant road trip. It's so cool.
It sounds fun for like a day, but it's all just the same.
I mean, I did it in Germany. So I did a road trip through the whole of Germany, which is not that big, but I went there for 7 weeks. So I drove by car. Everything was kind of nice to see. And I just stopped wherever I liked it. It was so cool, and I wanted to do this in Canada as well, but there's some virus came up.
Well, how long does it take to drive across Germany? A day? 2 days?
7 weeks.
To drive?
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, I spent 7 weeks with stops and do some hikes and visited all kind of cities. So yeah, it was 7 weeks.
But if you were just to drive from one end of Germany to the other end of Germany.
Oh, that doesn't.
No way, that's 7 weeks.
No, I mean, it's like, I don't know, 12 hours.
Yeah, so you can do that in Canada. It's over a week. No stops, just go.
But you had to do stops, right? So
just
you had to sleep or eat somewhere.
Just to sleep and grab food, and then kept driving. It's that's big.
So
it's
cool.
Huge. I think Germany would be nice because you have lots of different things along the way, but Canada's mostly empty. Like there's a lot of nothing.
In Germany, we have like traffic jams. We have lots of construction areas.
Lots to see.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I really can recommend the traffic jams. Have I mentioned the traffic jams?
Oh, no. That's definitely something we need to experience more of. Haven't got enough of that. Mind you, it's probably not so bad now. No one's going to work. Everyone's staying home. Probably not so bad now.
Yeah, but those who drive are just like idiots. I don't know. In Germany, there's always some accidents. I don't know why. I mean, there is no speed limit.
So yeah, that's what I always heard. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just drive as fast as you want. I mean, my brother, for example, he goes by 220 kilometers per hour, which is pretty fast.
Well, you were always complaining when I was driving, like, you're so slow.
Yeah, it was slow. I mean, in Canada, you have empty streets and you're just like 90 or what was it? I don't know.
Yeah. What are you doing going the speed limit? What's wrong with me? Can't do that. Gotta go at least double the speed limit, otherwise you're not driving properly.
Right, that's the German mentality.
Yeah. I guess you don't get tickets or something.
I'm getting so many tickets. It's just embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's always like, way too fast. And I'm always like, okay, no risk, no fun. There is no ticket. There's no ticket. Oh, another ticket.
Do they pull you over, or is it just a speeding cam?
It's a speeding cam, and so you just see the flashlight, and then it's like, oh, I'm fucked.
Oh no!
And then you receive the bill, and then you just pay, and then it's okay.
Well, how much are the tickets? Maybe it's not so bad then.
It depends on how much you went over the limit. So my first ticket was only like 10 euros, which is okay.
That's not bad at all.
The second one was 40.
Okay, that's still not too bad.
And the last one was like 120.
Oh, now we're getting up there.
Yeah. But it was, yeah.
I remember my dad went to get Chinese food one time, and he went and he came back, and then the next day he received letters in the mail from the speeding cam, and apparently he got a ticket on the way there and on the way back on the way to Chinese food, and it's from the same camera because he went there and he came back. So it looks like it's the same photo almost. Like, wait, what?
Okay, that's nice.
He was really angry.
I mean, I also have a photo collection of my speeding cams. It's kind of nice. My parents are making fun of me all the time when they're receiving a new photo, they are like, "Hey, you got another photo for your album."
Your album. You gotta do something with these photos. You gotta, I don't know what. You gotta do something with it.
I just stick them in some photo album.
You must have,
just for the fun.
You must have dozens or hundreds of photo albums.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have like 3 of Canada with each 200 pages.
I don't have one.
I mean, you remember how many photos I took? I mean, we just went to
camera.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You're just a camera that travels around. Snap, snap, snap.
I'm just a camera and I'm just like dressed up as human.
You're a camera with legs. Just walking around. Ah!
Okay, you should just have me introed as walking camera.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the show. Today we're special guest is a walking camera with legs. You must have a nice camera now. Or are you still using your phone?
I'm using my phone, but I have a really good phone. So okay. I mean, I also have a Nikon. I don't know if you know it. Nikon? Is it known in Canada?
Yeah, it's worldwide, yeah.
So I have like one of those, but most of the time I'm using my phone because
it's just the camera is great.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
I mean, during hikes, when I'm hiking up some mountains, I don't know, such a camera is quite heavy and it's uncomfortable and I don't know.
Well, I just found it really odd that we started the trip and like maybe 3/4 through the trip of when you're in Canada, you're like, oh, my computer's full. What do you mean it's full? I took too many photos. It's full. What? All gone.
I mean, I have from the weekend where we went to the North Park Lake.
Yeah.
I mean, I already took like 1,000 photos there.
Yeah, easily. And those are big photos. You're not taking low resolution, you're taking good ones.
Yeah. And I mean, I also took like 100 just from the blueberry field.
Blueberry field? I don't remember that.
Yeah, we went blueberry picking. And we did some karaoke. Do you remember the karaoke?
Oh, when we were at the cabin.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I still have the videos.
I didn't know there were videos. I gotta see these videos.
Yeah, I can just send them via, I don't know, WeTransfer or something like that. They're just so much fun.
I found a video of when I was in grade 7. It was like the first video I ever took with my video camera, and you made a school project with it. And you can just see me as like this little guy, and we're pretending to be different people. I don't know if you know like an Eddie Murphy movie where he plays all the characters in the movie.
Yeah.
So we were doing that, and I was pretending to be my dad, and I was pretending to be me, and I was pretending to be someone else. And we're like all arguing with each other. So I wear like different outfits, and then I pretend to be my dad and say really terrible things. We just go back and forth. I should send you this video.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah. It's something.
We have so many videos. My dad, I think he just recorded my whole childhood. So baby videos, when I'm doing my first steps, when I'm doing my first poop, I don't know, everything, every little shit. It's just on camera.
Daddy camera passed down all the information to little camera.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe that's all we are. We're just going to be walking gadgets. We got phones. We're so addicted to the phones. We take it everywhere. If you leave it for a minute, you feel terrible.
Oh.
Got to check it. Oh, did I lose my message? Oh, no, I didn't respond.
Oh, no, nobody's writing to me.
Oh, no, I sent the really inappropriate picture to my mom again. Oh, no, not again.
Oh, no.
I sent this Zoom link to you. I sent it to the wrong person.
Really?
Yeah. I was trying to send it to someone, and I was trying to send it to you, and somehow I sent it to the wrong person. And then they were like, oh, I guess we're doing a Zoom.
But it would have been so much fun if this person just randomly joined the meeting. It's just like a blind date. A blind date with a moderator.
A blind date with a complete random dude. You weren't invited. Uninvited blind date.
We could just have made fun of him. We're doing all our insiders, and he would just be like, okay, what I'm doing here? No, this would have been mean.
Have you ever done one of those blind date?
No.
No. You always have to know exactly who they are ahead of time.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many crazy guys running around in Germany. No. I mean, even my ex-boyfriend is one of them, so he's a complete mess.
Yeah, but he wasn't blind.
No, he wasn't blind, but he was not much more.
No.
Have
you ever used one of those apps? Those
Tinder?
Yeah, those kind of things.
Yeah, of course I have Tinder. I mean, it's a pandemic, so you can just not meet anyone, so I'm using Tinder, but it's just for fun. I mean, I cannot expect something serious will happen. I don't know. It's just fun, I think. So I met some of those guys, but they were all like creepy and weird. And I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I thought they are weird.
Well, it's mutual then.
Yeah.
They were expecting to see a person, and they found a camera. You were expecting to see a dude. It turned out to be a grandpa. It's a tit for tat.
Yeah, I mean, have you used Tinder then?
I'm banned off Tinder. I'm never allowed to use Tinder again.
Really?
Yeah, because I shared my music with people I was talking to, and I shared it like every time. And apparently, if you do it enough, they think it's spam. So apparently, if you share the same link multiple times, it just assumes that you're sending an advertisement. So they think I'm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they think I was doing spam. Yeah, so robot or trying to sell a product, and you're not allowed to do that. So they banned my phone number, so I can't unless I get a new phone number, but that's not going to happen. So I guess dating life's over for me on Tinder. No more of that. Tinder really doesn't like my music. That's what it's saying. It really doesn't like it.
Oh, but have you had some nice dates?
To tell the truth, I've never found Tinder to be very useful. I found some of the other apps to be okay. Tinder, I think, is terrible for the guys. I think it's okay for some of the girls. But for the guys, it's terrible experience. Horrible experience with dudes. Because every guy swipes right on every photo. I don't know if you know that.
It's really like that? I mean,
every guy swipes right on every single photo. So. The girls are selective. Okay. They'll go left a little bit. Guys, every single photo, they swipe right. And then that means that, maybe you think differently, but here's how I'm seeing it, is that the girl has 20 requests from guys. And then they're like, they get to pick and choose, and then they'll go through. But since all the guys have been swiping right, that means that they have so much competition with other dudes.
I mean, I don't know. I'm looking from it at the girl's perspective, and I'm like, no.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely no. Maybe no.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then I'm just like, okay, no. And then it's like, oh, maybe he's nice. And then I'm writing 2-3 messages with him, and it's like, no.
Yeah, it's just constant rejection from the guy's perspective. Constant rejection on that app.
But it's the same for the girls. I mean, you also get rejected.
Yeah, but we don't even get the choice to reject. We just get rejected right out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't even get to choose to reject you. We write right, we don't get any of them. And the super like is like, what's the point of the super like? Because then you're supposed to get a notification, but you still don't get like back. So it's like, that was no good. And I felt bad in the beginning. I thought, oh, it's me. But then I talked to other guys and like, oh no, it's the same thing.
But I think it's funny because it's the same in Germany. I thought it's like, okay, no, they are just exaggerating and maybe they are just having bad luck. But it's the same in Canada. So I think it's like, yeah.
But I found other apps are better experience though. It just seems to be that app, because it's so easy to swipe right, there's no penalty. So you may as well, for a dude at least, because the odds are so little. But other apps, they make it harder to swipe right. Like they limit the number of rights you get to a small number. So when you swipe right, it means something. You know?
You had a bad connection right now. I did not get the last sentence.
So like on some of the dating apps, they limit the number of times you can swipe right to a small number.
Oh, okay.
So you think that would be bad. But what it means is, let's say I have a dating app and I can only swipe right 5 times a day. And then that means I have to be really picky and choosy. So I swipe right 5 times. And then a girl, instead of on Tinder where she'd receive like 40 likes, she'll receive like maybe 5 or 6. And then so she might actually consider them a little bit longer instead of just instant no, you know? So I've had success on other apps, but Tinder is never any success on that one.
No, that's true. I mean, it's just, it also has the image of not being serious. It's just like, okay, it's a fun app. It's so that you don't get bored, or, I mean, if you're just like tired and you don't want to watch a movie or you don't want to read a book, you can just like swipe.
Yeah. Instead of doing something fun, I think I feel like getting rejected. Let me open that thing. Let me have some rejection. I'm missing that in my life.
What's left on today's schedule? Oh, I'm not being rejected. Let's open Tinder.
Yeah. Let me bring some rejection in my life. I need to be brought down a few levels. That's what it is. For guys, at least. That's the experience. Unless maybe you're like, maybe if you're Jake Gyllenhaal, or I don't know, who's some sexy dude. Maybe Ryan Reynolds, but then he's married. But maybe if you're that guy, I guess it's different. But
funny. Oh no, I don't know. I prefer being single than doing Tinder.
And tried to invite me to a virtual speed date.
What?
A virtual speed date. So
is it a thing in Canada?
I didn't know it was a thing, but I just got invited to go to it. I didn't go to it, but the idea is you have 3 minutes with each person, like a Zoom call with 3 minutes, and then you get to meet the next person for 3 minutes, and then the next person for 3 minutes.
Oh, I would just be overwhelmed. I don't know. I think I could not handle it. I would be like, okay, now wait, I want to see the other guy again.
Yeah, and you have to meet 15 in an hour. They go through 15 people in 1 hour.
That's
and you get to talk to them, and they're like, hey, and then like, hi, and then you go to the next person. Oh, I like that guy. I didn't get to. Oh, he's gone. All right.
Okay, no, I have never done that, but it sounds fun. I mean, it's not like dating, but it's fun. I think you can just randomly talk about any stuff you want
for 3 minutes, 5 minutes or something. Yeah. I guess that's enough time to see.
I bet if there's a really bad connection. So it's, or not a connection.
Like a Zoom connection? Internet connection?
No, if it just does not work out between two people, then 3 minutes can be quite long. I mean, if you just... Yeah, I mean, it's just like saying nothing for 3 minutes and just staring and like... Kind of that.
Can I go to the next person?
Yeah.
Speed this one up. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but I'm not sure how realistic it is.
I don't think it's really realistic. I mean, it takes time to get to know someone. I don't know.
Well, I guess if you wanted to see... Well, if you're going to go on a date, it's going to be at least an hour. So I guess why not meet 15 people in an hour? Why not, I guess? To get to... Yeah. I mean, from that perspective... I'm a person,
if I see someone, in the first moment, it either does like, okay, boom, so wow,
boom.
Or it's... Yeah, like 1 second I see the person and it's like, okay, I'm in, or oh no, please let the date end right now. So I think 3 minutes would be enough. I don't know. For the first check.
3 minutes. That's all you need to decide if you want to go for... Yeah, I suppose. Maybe you don't need 3 minutes then. You only need a minute. See how low you can get that number. Well, you're in the app. You're like, nope. You didn't even just talk to the dude. You're like, not good enough there. Swipe you out of my life forever. Nope. Do that guy. He's got the wrong pet. Nope. Get that one out of there.
Or just the wrong name.
So yeah, his photos got bad lighting. Next.
Or just if for example, he has like, hi, I don't know, if it's a name that I'm connecting with something negative, it's just like, okay, sorry, maybe you're nice, but you have a shitty name.
Yeah, that's no good. I'm not going to call you. I can't pronounce that. That's the same name as my mom. Next. Gotta go. Not dating that one.
Oh no, I already dated 3 of you. No way.
Yeah. You remind me of something. That's gotta go.
No. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, maybe someday I can really make it to Canada again. I hope so. It's just so sad. I mean, I have booked the flight and it would have been so cool. I already have been dreaming of the Niagara Falls and Toronto and everything. Then it's like, no.
Where were you planning to come? Like which parts?
You mean the whole around the world journey or just Canada? What do you mean?
Around the world journey. Where were you planning to go to?
I wanted to start in Portugal.
And
do a road trip. And then I would have taken a flight to Miami. Then I would have visited Florida for 12 days.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that would have been really good. And then I would have taken the Greyhound and drove from Miami all the way to San Diego by bus.
Wait, that sounds like a long trip.
Yeah, it would have been long. And then I wanted to do the whole Western US.
Yeah.
So like San Diego, the national parks, Las Vegas, Nevada, Grand Canyon, all those big giant redwood trees, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and all kind of stuff. So
holy smokes!
And then I would have taken the plane to Hawaii. Yeah, this is what hurts the most, that I missed Hawaii. After Hawaii. Yeah, I wanted to do some hiking and backpacking and kind of stuff. It would have been just so cool.
Well, you're the kind of person who can't sit still either. You gotta. There's no rest when you're on vacation. No. Your vacation is work.
No, it's hiking.
Yeah. Exactly. Yours is just never-ending effort in order to go on vacation with you. You're like, I gotta. Yeah. If we're not moving and we're not traveling, this is not vacation.
Yeah, that's kind of my stuff. Yeah. And after that, I would have come to Toronto and do the whole Eastern Canada thing, like those national parks and Quebec, Montreal, and what's the eastern point? Nova Scotia, I guess?
Yeah, Nova Scotia. They got New Brunswick, PEI.
Yeah,
although PEI is pretty small, you might be able to do that in a day.
But I wanted to see it.
Quebec.
And then I wanted to go on with Iceland. But I mean, Iceland worked. So I went to Iceland in July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was so amazing.
How was that? I don't know anything about Iceland. What is Iceland like?
It's just crazy. I mean, I could show you 3 pictures.
Sure. Yeah, what is Iceland?
Okay.
Oh, wow, that was convenient. Holy smokes, that looks like a... Wait, you took that?
Yeah, I took it.
Oh.
Then this is the second one.
Whoa, it looks like a movie. Like a scene.
And that's the third one.
Whoa. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't have any other Iceland pictures.
I had no idea it looked like that. I thought it was just ice.
No, it's insane. I mean, there is, of course, ice. I mean, I saw some sea lions swimming through ice. But there's a lot of volcanoes and lava and I don't know.
What? There are volcanoes in Iceland? Whoa.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they have like, I don't know, 250 volcanoes and glaciers, and everywhere it's like, it somehow just seems like Iceland is not done. So it's like the world is still, I don't know, what's the name? There's coming air out and
still being created.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's really cool.
Oh wow, it's still getting formed. It's still forming.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. It's a place that's in between places. It's almost a country.
And it's just so funny because they don't have really good roads, but they have gravel road. So you're driving and you're just like like that all the time. It's so funny. Yeah, it was cool. It was really beautiful.
You must have been there for a while.
Yeah, I have been there for 15 days. And I also saw some puffins. Do you know them?
Are they the birds that look like pelicans but they can fly? I mean, like penguins. They look like penguins, but they can fly.
Yeah, but penguins much more cuter and sweeter, and they're just so fluffy, and they're just like that big. It's just so cute. Yeah, that's so cool. We also spotted a whale. This was pretty amazing.
What kind of whale? Or do you not know?
I mean, we did not see the whole whale. We just saw the back. What is it called? The tail? I don't know. Yeah. Really cool.
Whales are fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Oh, Iceland. I don't know what Iceland's known for, though. Like, what do you do in Iceland? So you don't do anything there.
Nature. It's just insane nature. It's volcanoes, it's waterfalls, it's ice, it's fire, it's cold, warm. Oh, they have those. That's so cool. They have those little pools. So you're just hiking through the landscape, and it's like 10 degrees.
Okay.
And then there's a small hole in the ground with bubbling water. And then you just change into your swimsuit, and you can just take a bath, and it's like 36 degrees warm.
Oh, it's a hot spring.
Yeah, it's a hot spring. It's so cool.
But it's so like cold outside, and then it's hot in the water.
Yeah.
Those are great.
So cool.
Those are great.
Because of the lava and the volcanoes, the water is so hot. It's so nice.
Is it like snowing outside and you're in a hot tub?
Yeah, we had that once. It did not snow, but there is one location where it's icy all the time, and it's also called Diamond Beach. So there's a beach with black sand, and there are ice crystals. So it's just like ice blocks, but they are shaped, and it's really cold. And then there's this hot tub. It's so nice. You're just looking to the glacier and sitting in the warm water. It's so cool. Yeah.
I want to do that. That sounds great.
I really can recommend it. Iceland is top.
I'm going down hot springs in Banff or Jasper. And that's fun. That's enjoyable, especially when it's snowing. There's something about being in a hot tub when it's snowing.
Yeah, that's true. So nice.
I don't know what it is, for the contrast of friggin' cold and you're not in it, but you can like just touch it.
Yeah. Like, I remember this one day when we went to Banff for the dog sledding, and it was like -40, and I thought I would be dying. Oh, it was so cold.
Oh, you went dog sledding. Oh, that's something.
Yeah, I went dog sledding.
What's that
the
like?
week before I left.
What's that like? I don't think I've done that.
I mean, don't you remember I've showed you the pictures from the Huskies?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I mean, I wasn't there.
It's like, yeah, I mean, you're just sitting there in the sledge, and then the dogs just start to run, and then you're just like, cold. And you're just freezing and feeling cold, but the surrounding is quite nice. And
sounds like you didn't enjoy it.
Oh, I did enjoy it, but I remember the cold air, and it was like, I didn't feel my feet. I did not feel my face.
Oh my God. That sounds awful.
But my camera did not die. It was so fun. Do you remember Annie? The Chinese girl?
Oh, yeah, I remember Annie.
I mean, I went with her, and her camera died during the dog sledding because it was too cold, and my camera still worked. So I was like, yeah, I'm the camera on feet.
Got to get German manufactured. It's
German quality.
Yeah.
Oh, I made fun of her the whole day. I always was like, okay, it's just made in China.
Could have got the German one.
Yeah. No, it was cool. She did not take it very funny, but I made fun of it. I thought it's funny.
I wonder what happened to her.
That's kind of funny too, because she studied criminology.
Criminology. Yeah.
But now she's a stewardess, so flight attendant.
Oh, slightly changed, slightly.
Yeah. And it's not like she changed it over the year, but she told me the day we were leaving that now that she's done with her studies, she's finally going to do flight attendant. And I was like, why are you then studying criminology? Yeah, it's interesting, but she doesn't want to work with that, and so she's doing the flight attendant. Okay. Makes total sense.
Yeah, maybe she's really likes it.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, being a flight attendant is like free flying to anywhere in the world.
True.
In one sense. So if you wanted to travel the world, you should be a flight attendant.
But I don't think it's like traveling. I mean, you don't always have time to visit the country, I think. I don't know.
Maybe not very long. You probably only get like a day or two.
Yeah, but I mean, just imagine you're traveling to Edmonton and you have like 1 day. That's like nothing.
I don't think it would always be like that, though. A hit and miss, maybe. It must be really hard to organize those people's jobs. There's got to be someone full-time trying to figure out, okay, who's coming in, who's going out, who's sick, That must be really complicated.
Yeah, I think so, too. I don't know.
Not only the flights, you got to figure out who's on the flights. Yeah, that's a hard schedule.
I guess so. I think it's the same with the train. So you always have to see who's driving the train, who's working on the train, which train is delayed. Is there any train that comes punctual?
Yeah, that's right. Everything's always late. Always late. Everything's late.
Especially in Germany. German trains, always late.
I thought Germany was always punctual.
No, not when it comes down to trains. No chance. It's kind of their philosophy. So the German trains are known for that. So it's like their image campaign. It's, okay, we're always delayed. But you know that.
That's your advertisement. We're late, but you know it.
Yeah, I mean, they have this statement that if they are just delayed for 15 minutes, it's punctual.
Ouch.
So it's only delayed if it's longer than 15 minutes. But I mean, sometimes you just have like 5 minutes time to change the trains if you want to go further. So if the train is 15 minutes delayed, it's officially not delayed. So you cannot get your money back because the train was not delayed. That's
bad PR. That's terrible PR.
It's really bad PR.
Oh, that's terrible. It's like the flight. We're not late. We're only 20 minutes after schedule. You missed your connecting flight, but we're not late. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Oh, that's not good at all.
I think maybe, I don't know. I mean, the German trains are, they have a monopole. So they are just like one big company. So they somehow can do it.
They want.
Yeah, they can do it. Yeah. And it's of course, it's good that we have so many trains, but I'm really, really happy to have a car, that I'm not depending on trains anymore, because it just sucks.
When did you get this? This is new. I didn't know you had a car.
Oh, I have it like 3 years now.
Okay.
It was a rather spontaneous shopping day.
Yeah,
so It was Christmas 2017, and I got my contract from my company.
Yeah.
And then I went home and I said, like, okay, now I have my job and now I want to buy a car. Yeah. And my dad was like, okay, let's just buy a car for you. And then we went to the car shopper, and then I was like, okay, that's it. That's my car. I just feel the connection.
Oh, it was love at first sight.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, that's mine. Yeah.
No negotiation necessary. I know. That's the one.
He's the one.
He's the one I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
What was it? What kind of car is it?
It lasted longer than my relationship, so thumbs up.
What kind of car is it?
It's an Opel.
Okay.
Do you know it?
Is that only German?
No.
Opel?
It's cheap.
Oh, I don't know this one. Opel. How do you spell it? I want to look this up. Let me see. How do you spell it?
Like you pronounce it. Opel.
Opel car. Is there a model?
I don't know.
You don't know the car model? Okay. But what
Corsa.
year?
Corsa. Corsa.
Corsa. Opel car Corsa. Oh, there you go. Okay. Super mini car engineered and produced by the German automobile manufacturer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, that's kind of a fun car. Yeah, you can do everything in that.
Yeah, it's just like a really small car. Okay, I just have to change. It's a really cute car. But I think it would be too small for you. Okay, does it work now?
Too small for me. Well, I do have to bring everything with me.
Yeah.
Kind of drive across the country. Yeah, I guess you need a bigger car.
No, I mean, the space is limited, but it works for me. And for my backpack, one suitcase. I don't know. It's just a cool car to have. Yeah.
There's something about the first car. You get very nostalgic about it. I don't know if you might not have this yet, but you're going to really struggle if you ever decide to sell a car. It's hard to sell the first car.
No, I cannot do it. I mean, I
it's
want
really
to
hard.
drive it as long as it's working, and if it's trash, I think I will cry. It's like, it's my car. It's just my car. It's a connection I cannot explain.
Yeah. There's something about that first car. You can't easily get rid of it. It's like a baby.
It really is.
Every time you get a scratch in it, you're like, oh my God.
I don't even have a scratch in it, but it's funny because of all the hiking I do. There are so many stones and dirt and I don't know, everything is just in the car. But I'm like, no, it's not dirty. It's collecting memories.
Yeah. It's getting character. It's developing. It's becoming a fully fledged personality.
Yeah, true.
Like wrinkles. The more wrinkles you have, the more life experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be wrinkly and not know anything.
No, the car is cool. I mean, do you still have your Jeep, or do you have another car right now?
What car do you remember me having? Or do you not remember at all? Right now I have a blue. It's the blue Mercedes at the moment. That's what I'm currently driving. I don't know if I was using that when you were around.
I think it was black.
Oh, that probably is the same one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably thinking. Because I had a gray one and now I'm on the blue one. So it's a dark blue. Yeah.
But
the gray one I
just
smashed.
Remember that it was so. Oh no! I just remember that it's so big. That it was like a huge car. I was like, why are you having so big cars?
Well, let's assume it was the gray one because that seems to be closer to time. So yeah, I had a huge accident in that one. So that was the car that my dad passed down to me. So he's like, "This is my car. Take care of it." And I was like, "Let's smash this." Not intentionally, but like that's what I did. So I was driving, and I was doing a no-no. I was changing the music on my phone while I was driving.
Don't use the phone and drive.
Shouldn't have done that. I was doing that, and I was turning right at the same time. Big no. Don't do that. And as I turned right, there was a car that was in front of me, and he stopped instead of like merging, because I don't know, there was something in front of him that I never found out what it was. And I went rear-ended him, smashed up the front right of the car. And yeah, I totaled it all up. The lights in the front were smashed. And somehow his car was unfazed. His was like, it's like I drove into a wall. The wall was fine, but my car was not. I remember the name. It was a van that I hit into, and I seem to remember that the name on the van was called Moving Door or Glass Door, which I just thought was such a bizarre thing to smash my car into. And then I called my dad. Dad, I had an accident. I'm so sorry. I was in tears. And then my dad comes and he's like, oh, you smashed my car. I was like, I smashed your car. And he's like, I can't believe you did that. Then, he was really pissed. He was like so upset. Oh
no.
Yeah, and then we went to the police station, and the police station, like, yeah, well, you smashed the car. Like, yeah. It's like that. What? There's nothing to do here. And then my dad got a bunch of duct tape. And it turns out duct tape is almost the same color as my car. So we just duct taped up all the damage, and it wasn't too obvious that it was damaged because it was the same color. It was like we had the whole front, it was just completely taped up.
Oh, duct tape the car. Okay. I mean, maybe your car was made in China and the other one was made in Germany. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. Those German cars, well made.
No. I don't know. Someday I want to go for an Audi. Do you know Audi?
That's also a very worldwide known brand, yeah. Is that German too?
Yes. I mean, it's located like 80 kilometers away from where I live right now. So, yeah, it would be a cool employer as well.
Wink, hint, wink, wink. Anyone listening at Audi, you know.
No, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool to do advertisements for a car company.
Sorry?
It'd be cool to do advertisements and marketing for a car company.
Yeah. This would
they always
really
have really
cool.
stylish ads.
Yeah. And they're sporty and full of energy, and I don't know. That's cool.
And they always get the voiceover. And now the new hatchback. Winning world. You know what I mean, right? They always have the really bassy Morgan Freeman weird.
So how could you do this voice? Was it with a filter, or is it training, or what was that?
Oh, the Batman voice? I am Batman. I'm Batman. Well, that's how Batman does it. I'm Batman. I will defeat the Joker. And then you know what I mean? Batman, and then this band, and man's like, oh, Batman. Batman. What did you say, Batman? I didn't know what you said.
Okay.
I mean, that's the whole movie. The whole movie, you just have no idea what the characters are saying. I'm going to defeat the Bane. Garble.
Oh, by the way, can I have this record later, or is it just for you?
No, that's not you.
And I should tell you greetings from my mom and dad, and they want to hear the podcast afterwards. I don't know why. I don't think they will listen to it, but
and they can learn how to do Batman and Bane. Yeah, there you go.
That's the best part of the whole podcast. We should do a commercial again, like the great value of sour cream and onion chips.
Yeah. Yes, we need to do a part 3. I forget how many we've done. Part 1. Well, one was piano. I guess that was still part of it.
Yeah, it was the whole piano lesson. Where we went down for I want to play one line without mistake, but I always failed. Then we did a break for commercials. Then we talked about cheese.
Yes,
I remember that we talked about cheese.
Yes,
And
I sent. You have the YouTube video clip, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's that was destined to go viral. It's gonna go viral sooner or later.
No.
Someday. People just need to discover it. And then so part 1 is learn to play piano. Part 2 is what? Learning to drive a car?
No, part 2 is doing the Batman voice. I mean, I how can you just do this voice thing like that?
I have lots of voices. That's 2 of several.
I mean, I can do some voices as well, but not with that quality. It's insane.
What voices you got?
What
are these impressions?
Do you know Hermione from Harry Potter?
Yes.
When she enters, when she teaches Ron how to do this flying spell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Ooh. It becomes very British. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to do the British. Usually I can do the British dialect as well. But when I'm talking to you, it's kind of hard to switch. We should maybe talk about tea. Then I can switch to the British dialect because tea is just such another pronunciation. So it's like, can we have a cup of tea? And in Britain, it's like, can we have a cup of tea?
Yes. Yeah. I would love a cup of tea, Guff. Delightful, yes. Cheerio.
Oh.
Hey, Guff. I think you said
nice.
cheese. I didn't say really saying tea. What, do you have a cup of cheese? I was like, what?
A cup of cheese?
That's what I thought you said. I didn't hear tea. I heard cheese.
No, it's tea.
Yeah, that makes some more sense.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so part 2 is tea.
Part 2 is tea, yeah. Part 3? What is part 3 then?
Well, we've done chips. We've done tea. So logically, the next one is
alcohol.
Ooh, I like.
I mean,
that.
I have some German alcohol here.
Oh yes. Oh, what is that? I can't see from here. Even though I can see it, I still can't pronounce it. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that?
All right, you don't have the U with 2 dots.
I don't know what that is. What is that? It's got lots of letters that I've never seen before.
It's an U.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew. You like to drink some ew?
No, it's called Glühwein.
Glühwein.
Glühwein, yeah.
Glühwein.
Basically, it's wine, and you're just heating it up, so it's hot, and the alcohol does not take very long to
knock you out.
I don't know. Yeah. So usually I'm taking like 1 cup of Glühwein, and then I'm full. Then I'm like, hey, party!
Well, you have a strong tolerance, don't you?
No. Absolutely no.
Oh.
No.
I was under the impression, or maybe it's your dad. Now, who is it? Someone has a stronger tolerance.
My brother.
Oh, your brother.
He just like drink beer the way I drink water, and he's like, hey, yo, I'm fine. Let's just drive to McDonald's. No. Yeah,
how much can you take?
I mean, he's like doing 5 to 6 beers, and he's still completely okay.
No, I mean you. How much can you handle?
Oh. I mean, I don't drink beer. I don't like it, but I also do, I drink shots. And usually it takes 2 to 3 shots, and then I'm already like, woo! And then...
She's gone.
Yeah, and after 4 to 5 to 6 shots, I'm really drunk. And then I'm acting like I don't know. like I'm another person, or it's just weird.
Oh, I would be curious to see the drunk version.
Oh, I could just send you a movie from New Year's Eve. We always do some drinking games with my family, and it's kind of funny because my dad does not drink very much. Me neither, but we drink. So my dad and I, we are always drunk at first. And then, my grandmother, she also joins us for drinking. So she's drunk too. And it's kind of funny.
What kind of person do you become when you're drunk?
I'm giggling all the time.
Oh, you're a giggler.
Like non-stop. And I'm talking much more when I'm drunk. Like, I mean, I'm talking a lot when I'm not drunk, so...
Double. Increase the...
Yeah. But I'm really just, like, laughing all the time. No matter what anyone says. Last year, my brother just said, like, can you please give me the apple juice? And I was like, oh my God, it's like the funniest joke ever. And I just died of laughing. It's like, I could not stop. Yeah.
It's like, it's essentially the video. It's how to play piano video.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta watch that again. I remember that was very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, it was so cool. It was just such a funny evening. I think we also watched Bruce Almighty. I remember.
Oh. I remember you fell asleep. You didn't even finish.
Oh, really?
It. Yeah, you didn't get to see that movie. I saw the movie. You didn't see that movie.
Okay, I mean, I fell asleep quite a lot of times, I think.
You must be exhausted. You're constantly moving and traveling and never stopping. You're the kind of person who just never sits still. Like, I gotta do everything every day.
That's true, yeah. That sounds like me, yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta go. There's no sleep.
Oh, yeah, I need a lot of sleep. But, like now when it's locked down, the only thing you can do is take a walk. So I'm walking, like, I don't know, 20 kilometers a day. I'm just like, okay, I have to go outside. And I'm just walking, nonstop walking. And then I'm just, okay, now I'm turning back. And it's...
Well, you were training for marathons, weren't you?
Yes, I still am, but there are no marathons right now. I wanted to do one last year, but did not work. Maybe in 2 or 3 years.
Have you ever done one?
I have done a half marathon, so it was 22 kilometers of running.
Well, that doesn't sound like very much if you're doing 20 a day.
No, I mean, it's a difference if you're walking or running. I mean, running 22 kilometers is much more exhausting than walking 20 kilometers.
Okay. I mean, to me, 20 kilometers sounds insane. But I guess that's totally fine for you.
Yeah.
Like, I do maybe 4 kilometers. I'm like, yep, that was a good workout for the day. And you're like, okay, that was just we do as we're getting to the place we're going to start working out.
Yeah. This would be it.
Like, we haven't begun yet. Oh, I haven't even put my shoes on. Oh.
Or as Donald Trump would say, stop the count. Oh.
You're in such good shape.
Are you happy that he's not president anymore?
Well, he's still in for a few more weeks, isn't he?
Yeah, but afterwards
they still gotta try and get rid of him. He's not out yet. He might go down fighting. We'll see.
It's like installing a program. It's like 99% complete, and then the last person just takes hours.
Yeah. He's not. He might not go out easily. We'll see.
Yeah.
It would be kind of interesting to see if they can't get rid of him. He's like, no. This is my White House. My house. I live here.
We maybe must have. You should be like carefully what we say about Trump if the NASA just listens to us. On the end of the day.
Well, any negative publicity is good publicity. So,
right. Too.
Yeah. Maybe that's the trick. You go viral. You just got to be really, really offensive. Just got to tick enough people off so that people listen.
Okay, I will just start it right now.
You'll just start saying the most racist, offensive possible things. Anything that's terrible.
Oh, you could not do it in Germany.
No? They cut anything you say
No, not that, but it's exhausting. I mean, you start to start any shitstorm, and it's just like exploding every time.
Oh, really?
So
Like
you
what?
just, I mean, for example, when you criticize anything on Instagram, for example, then first of all, it's a normal conversation. But then there are some idiots who just blow it up and who are like, okay, no, and this is just so bad. And then it's just exploding. I don't know why. They're always like those idiots who just are exaggerating all the time. It's crazy.
I've never actually been on that side. I don't know. It
On
doesn't
Instagram?
sound so bad from the outside, but maybe when you're in it, it's terrible.
No, Instagram is cool. You can have a look at nice photos, and I mean, it's at first hand, it's just for the photos. It's quite nice. I mean, I'm a walking camera. I really like Instagram.
Yeah. It's one of the same. It's connected. It's like a
It's
body
like
part.
my place.
Do you follow everyone on Instagram or no? You just like share everything?
No, I'm not sharing everything. I mean, I think people who visit my profile do not know me at all because I only share like nature pictures or landscape pictures because I don't want to share my private life.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's my life. Why should I share it? And so I just share like Iceland pictures or travel pictures or from hiking. So anything that just looks nice, and that's what I share. I mean, yeah.
I don't really understand why there's so much people who just share everything. You really want to tell the world everything about you?
I don't know why.
It doesn't sound like a... Don't you want to have a little thing and that's just yours, you know?
Yeah,
this is mine. This is me. I got this part. No one else needs to know about that part.
Yeah, this is why I don't share anything private. It's like, okay, that's my life, and I don't want to share it with anyone. There are some hidden things that stay hidden and that make my personality personal, and I don't know. Some of those people are just sharing selfies, so they're just like, hey, have a look at my face, and tomorrow
this is what I ate for breakfast.
What? Yeah,
here's what I ate for breakfast.
And here's again my face, and now my face in light, and here's my face again, and I'm like, why?
Here's my face when I look ugly. Here's my face after I look better. The before and after.
No, it's senseless. I don't know.
I like the ones where they have like a time lapse though, where you see, like here's how I looked 10 years ago, and here's a photo every day for the last 10 years. Yeah. And I progressed into this, and you can see like the facial hair come and go over back and forth.
Yeah.
Turn to a grizzly bear, and then they come back again, and they turn, every time there's a haircut, it's like a major transformation.
Oh, I don't like the pictures of me 10 years ago. I think I always have a look at it and I'm like, oh my God, seriously?
Yeah. It always seems to be like, no one's ever happy with their old photos.
No, I mean, like 4 or 5 years ago, yes. But 10 years ago, during puberty, no. It's just no.
Yeah. What is that? Why is no one like their puberty photos?
Because you just look like shit. It is how it is.
Everyone's like that, though. Everyone went through that. You think you'd just be accepted, but no.
I mean, I accept it, but I'm very happy that I don't look like that anymore.
We have aged like a fine wine.
Yeah.
Become a better person. Do you think that this? Do you when you were in that age? Do you think looking forward, you'd end up like this?
No. I mean, I'm very bad at seeing my future. I mean, last year I had big plans, and then there was Corona and the breakup, and everything just changed. So I think whenever you're making plans, destiny just comes and makes like, haha. So I don't know. I never thought that I would be working at Ravensburger. I did not thought I would live in a shared flat. I don't know. I don't know. I somehow accept that the best things just happen unexpectedly.
What did you think you were going to do? Or you didn't even think? You had no
I did
plan.
not think really. I mean, I was just happy with what I had.
Yeah.
I mean, I think first of all, the first time I ever started to think was when I got the what is it called? Bestätigung. The yes for my Canada semester abroad, because I had
when
to
you did
apply
the
for it.
exchange.
Yeah, and then I received that yes, I can go there, and then I started to think what would it be like to be there, and what will happen, and I don't know. But in the same year, so many things happen that I did not expect. So it was like, okay, wow, life is just speeding up. I don't know.
Everything you've known so far is like so small because there's so many more things.
And somehow every year is just such a big time span, and so many things happen. I mean, you meet new people, you lose some friends, you get new one, you get to know new people. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't make plans anymore.
Like every time you make a plan, it never goes the way you were expecting.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I did not even think that I someday would have a Canadian friend. So
now you do.
No,
that friend's gonna stay. That friend's not going anywhere.
I mean, it's been 4 years now, and we're still in contact and can just talk like we just met yesterday. It's cool. I don't know.
We did. We just met yesterday.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere.
No.
Yeah, I found it a little. I didn't think I was going to be where I am right now either, but I didn't really know. There's no way. There's no way to know. There's no way to predict.
No.
You don't have enough information, and the information you get is not the same, especially with all this technology.
It's insane.
Like, I can't predict technology, and that's like the biggest thing. Like, Zoom didn't exist. We couldn't have even thought we were going to do this.
I mean, we could have just done Skype.
Yeah, but even Skype is new.
Kind of.
Like 2 decades ago, what's Skype? There's no Skype, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you say it like that, then last year at this time, Corona did not exist, and now the whole world is just in a shutdown.
Yeah, but the plan was to go travel the world. Now, what was the point of that plan? That's up in the air. I guess the trick is maybe to figure out things you can do.
I think you just have to learn to adapt as quickly as possible. I think making plans is the wrong way, but learning how to adapt, it's the right way. So just be prepared for whatever comes, and whenever something happens, you just have to say, okay, I will do this. I can do it. I will adapt to that. I will take the challenge and move on.
What about a plan B, plan C, plan D?
No, I'm not very much into planning anymore, really.
Too much effort.
It's like, no. And usually I have like plan B to, I don't know, W.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of plans, but
you gotta go plan X.
There's one thing that changes, and then there are all the plans, they're just gone. And you just have to make new plans every day.
Yeah. Maybe that's not so bad.
No, I like it.
Yeah. It makes
just
you
like
feel...
one door shut and 10 doors open.
Well, the nice thing about that is it's not boring. It's always exciting because you don't know what's coming. And
that's what I like.
You can just kind of quickly jump onto the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So what are your plans for today? I mean, it's only like...
Well, at the moment, my car has problems, so I got to take that to the shop to get that fixed on.
Don't smash it.
Well, I don't know. I was really thinking about it, but since you insist, just for you. There's a buddy of mine who made a song, and he sent me the song, and it's really good. So I want to work on it with him. His name's Tag, and he's a really good musician. And so I want to collaborate on that. And then, I bought a bunch of video games. I haven't done that. And when you came, I didn't have video games really. I wasn't really into that. But this Black Friday, this Cyber Monday, I went and I'm going to buy video games. I'm going to do it. And I went and I got a Nintendo Switch. You know what that is?
Oh, really? That's so cool. I had one, I don't know, like 5 to 7 years ago, but they were stolen, unfortunately.
Stolen?
But yeah.
Ooh.
Do you know Super Mario?
Yeah, I got that game.
Oh, really? It's so cool. It's so funny. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you also have Mario Kart?
Yeah, I got Mario Kart. You got that one, yeah?
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's fun because it's like, so the new Switch, that's what they call it, you can play it on your hands, but you can also connect it to the TV. So you can still play it on the big screen.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can do both ways. And you can play all the classic games, but they got them all with good resolution and good graphics nowadays. So you can do all those things. Yeah. You're not really a video game person. You got to move. You can't sit in one spot, though.
No, I'm not a video person. I mean, I'm one when I'm drunk. Then I'm like, hey, let's do video games. Then I'm like,
after 5 minutes.
It started?
After 5 minutes. Wait, we haven't left the room. We haven't traveled 60 kilometers. Oh, this game's no good. It's no fun. I haven't taken any photos. That's no good.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. I need a game that involves 20 kilometers of running and photos. Let's play that video game. That one sounds great.
It's called Life.
Yeah. Let's play that game.
Oh, by the way, what do you have outside of the window? So what's your outlook at the window? Do you have a nice view? Or is it a building?
That is a piece of metal.
Oh.
It's a chunk.
It looked like a building.
It's a hunk of metal.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what I can
show
you. I can show you this.
How big is your
This is a keyboard, and this is kind of cool because it lights up.
Nice. That's fancy.
So I can make ridiculous music things on that. On this thing here. This thing here is my time travel plot. I have a book that I want to write, and it's really complicated, time traveling, going back and forth, and people interacting with the same person of their younger selves and all that. So this is my plot outline of how everybody's meeting everyone, and someone falls in love with someone from another time and all that stuff. And then someone kills himself in like another timeline and all these other crazy things. So that's my story thing.
Nice.
Yeah. I've only done the plot because I want to finish the other book that I'm writing, so I'm getting that one done first. But this is one of the future ones that I want to write. I don't know if you ever got into, well, maybe you can't, unless it's pretty hard to write a book when you're jogging 20 kilometers. But if you get the chance.
I have written 2 books.
Oh, that's right.
I told you.
Yes, you did, didn't you? Tell me about those. What are those about?
It's fantasy, so it's like 2 fantasy novels.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote them when I have been 12 or 13, I think. So it's kind of childish.
Yeah,
it's kind of childish, but it's a fantasy world with, I don't know, unicorns and dragons and speaking animals and castles and curses and magic. It's just everything down.
All the things.
Yeah.
What's the plot? Do you remember? Or is it?
Oh, I could just tell you the whole book. Of course I remember, but it's like, so the basic conflict is between sun and shadow. So there's this fantasy world that is, the leader usually is the Queen of Sun, but she was not murdered, but attacked from the shadows, which are the enemies. And her daughter is a prisoner of the other world, the human world. So she she just lives a normal life. And one day, a fantasy creature shows up and tells her the truth, that she's the princess of sun and has to follow her into the fantasy world. And then there's a big war between sun and shadow. And of course, she falls in love with one of these shadow guys. And
of course,
it's drama. And yeah, it's kind of nice.
Falls in love with the shadow guy. And what's the shadow guy's some forbidden...
Yeah.
Can't be with him because of some reason.
Of course. Yeah, kind of that. And the second book is the sequel. So it's it turns out that that's not only the land of sun, but that there is also that it's kind of based on the 4 elements: water, fire, earth, and wind. So that there are 4 kingdoms, and the kingdom of sun is the fire kingdom. Damn. And then there's a huge war between the earth and the fire, and water is connecting with the earth guys, and wind is connecting with the fire guys, and it's just like a big boom, and it's just so cool. I think I should write again. Yeah.
It sounds like a Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings, almost.
Childish book.
Well, on one hand, childish, but on the other hand...
There are talking rabbits. There are talking rabbits in the book, so it's kind of childish.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what are the big movies we watch nowadays? We got Marvel movies. We got Star Wars. We got people fighting, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, it's the basic conflict of every story. There is some fighting, there is some love, there is some revenge, there is some drama. So yeah,
but like the biggest things are always based on like fantasy, child novels, ideas. Yeah. Harry Potter it's a kids thing, but it's really fun even for adults.
Yeah, I think so.
Star Wars.
Harry Potter is like, I don't know if there's anything that can just top Harry Potter. It's the must-have. Harry Potter is just a legend.
Yeah. Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, Avengers.
Yeah.
Anything Disney. It's always a kid's story, but yet adults love it.
Yeah, Disney is great. I mean, Disney is also based in Munich. So I have a good friend that is working at Disney. So the German way is based in Munich. And she's working at Disney right now. And she also offered me to one day join Disney for a job. So it would be insane for me to join Disney. It's like, oh my God.
Hear that, Disney? Come on. She wants it. She wants in.
I mean, there are so many opportunities. It's just hard to choose sometimes.
So many choices, so many opportunities.
Oh, that's so deep talk here. We just started with Jim Swarfield, and now we're talking about opportunities in life.
You're gonna have like a full therapy session by the end of this, and you're gonna come out a new reborn person with new perspective.
I just feel like a butterfly.
Yeah, you're gonna walk out of this with like, I feel like something important happened in my life. I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna be a better person.
I'm just starting to sit and stop.
I was in a cocoon. Now I'm a butterfly.
Now I'm Batman.
Yeah, you talk to Batman for a few hours, and afterwards you're like, I think I'm gonna write another book. This is a new career path.
Sounds good. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, do you have those? Oh my God, what's the English word? Do you have those tiny little presents where you can just open one door every day and you get a little present?
The calendar of chocolate calendar.
Yeah. I mean, you just have it with chocolate?
Yeah. Well, usually it's chocolate. Why? Do you put other things in there?
I mean, in Germany, you just have insane calendars. I have one from Lego. Do you know Lego, the little brick stones?
No. What's this?
I can show you.
Yeah. Let's see what you get.
It's so cool. So that's my calendar.
Whoa, this is fancy.
And you have like little Harry Potter figures.
Whoa, I
so
see Hermione. And I
they
see...
also have a Buffett.
There's Harry Potter.
And you have Ron Weasley this year.
Did you already open today's chocolate? Or?
Yeah, this day was Professor McGonagall.
Ah, there we go.
And you also have a little Hogwarts Express.
Aww, it's the... What's the name of the Hogwarts Express?
No, it's Hogwarts Express.
Oh, it is Hogwarts... Okay.
Yeah, that's my chocolate calendar.
I like that one.
Yeah, and a friend of mine also did one calendar for me. And she just wrote me some bullshit messages so that I can just laugh every day when I'm waking up.
Oh, I like that. Personalized, tailored little messages each time.
Yeah.
That's a great... I gotta write that down. I'm gonna use that in like a date someday. That'll be my Christmas gift. That's fantastic.
I also did like a personal calendar. I did memes. You know memes, right? Those funny pictures with some subtitles.
Yeah.
So I did 24 memes for her, which are just stupid, and it's so funny.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm writing that down. That's so good. That's the best gift, actually. That's a fantastic gift. Ooh. I want to make one of those.
Yeah, it's just so much fun when you're making it. So I don't know. I laughed so much during this calendar because it was just so stupid pictures. And somehow, I used Photoshop. You know it? Yeah,
I use Photoshop.
There is this one picture where I just used the head of my best friend and put it up on a cat. And so you can just see a cat walking. And then I, what's it called? So I just put the cat that is walking in one direction and then in the other. And then the subtitle says, me waking up, full of energy, and then me going to bed 2 minutes later. It's just so funny. Oh, yeah.
Do you have the calendar here?
Oh, it's an online calendar, but I can send you one picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They are really funny.
So you can send it as an online gift.
I put up an Instagram account that is just visible for her. So I named it her advents calendar. And every day I post one of those pictures. And so she can swipe and then see the picture. And then it's like, every day little funny surprise.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great gift. That's a good friend. Only a good friend does something like that. That's a very thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was so much fun. I think I had more fun with making it than actually she while having it, but
There's something about photoshopping funny photos of friends. You stick someone else's face on there, stick someone else's body on there.
It's just
put it on a face that shouldn't be there, on a fat dude, or stick it on a
Do you know Home Alone?
Yeah, the movie series, yeah.
I faked her face into Kevin's face while having the gun.
Yeah.
So I just did stuff like that. It was really funny.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic idea. Do you have any more of those gift ideas? I can use those. Do you have any more of those things? Those are great.
Oh, what have I done as gifts?
Yeah, you have the most creative gifts. Yeah.
What else did I have? Usually I'm doing like picture books. So I'm just printing out some photos and write some very emotional messages. What else? What are my creative gifts?
Yeah, I guess a photo album. Photo album is always a nice gift.
Yeah.
Photo album. That's good. Photo album.
Oh, once I wrote a poem for my dad.
Aw. What was it?
It was so stupid. Really, it's like...
What was it about?
Well, I just Okay, it's kind of hard to explain it in English because the funny things are German insiders.
Oh dear.
But, I make fun of his belly, for example. I was like, okay, so I have to. Usually the German words for backpack and belly match, so they sound alike. But now it would be like, okay, I have to pull my backpack in front. So this was the idea of this.
Like a backpack all day you're carrying. That's how fat you are.
Yeah, the message was just like that. Yeah. But other stuff.
I like that. That's good too, actually. A poem. I'm just gonna take all your ideas and you're just gonna be my inspiration for all of this.
Yes.
Poem.
Oh, my best friend also did because cows are my favorite animals. Where's the camera? She just gave me this one. You see it?
Here's a cow.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, that's
just
good.
A little wooden cow.
Yeah, why not? Let's have a cow. Just a random cow.
But I mean, I really like cows. They're my favorite animal, so it fits. I think you should just write down wooden mini favorite animal, and not random cow.
Whatever the pet is. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. Just a cow.
Have you seen Happy Death Day?
Happy Death Day. The one is good. I like the first one.
Oh, it's just so hard. I mean, there's so much suspense. I cannot watch it. It's like, oh my gosh. I always watching 2 seconds and I'm like, oh no.
Oh. No. Well, you can't take scary movies, can you?
No.
Can't handle it.
I mean, I'm reading the plot at Wikipedia because I want to know what's it about. And I think, okay, so it sounds really cool. I want to watch it. Then the music gets scary. Then there are just some jump scares. And then I'm like, okay.
Can't handle it.
Maybe. All the time.
You just gotta be like this. You kind of have your eyes closed and you're like, pick me up. You gotta do one of those things.
Yeah, it's like that. All the time.
You gotta do that. Then you can watch the movie.
Yeah. But,
that movie's actually really good. The first one.
Oh, there's a second one?
There's a second one, but it's nah.
But I mean, the first one, it tells the whole plot. So she's reliving her death over and over again. But what's the second one about?
Well, the second one is they try to explain why.
Wow.
So they have to come up with an explanation, and then they try to deal with that. But it's just, it's not so good when you know why. It's better that it's just, here's the concept. Let's live with the concept. That's why the first one's better.
Yeah. Have you seen Flatliners?
I saw the new one with Ellen Page. I saw the new one. There's an old one. I haven't seen the old one, though. I saw the new one.
I don't know which one is the old one. Is the new one also with Nina Dobrev?
Let me look it up. Flatliners. How do you spell Nina?
Nina. Nina.
Nina Dobrev. Wait a second. Is this the right one? Yeah. This is the one with Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a really cool movie.
You almost die, and then you come back. And then, for some reason, this ghost... Something tells me you weren't able to watch that movie either, though. That movie's pretty scary, too, in some parts.
No, I watched it like the other one. I watched it with reading the plot, thinking it is cool, starting the movie, watching 3 seconds, and then I started to do like that.
But did you finish it, or you didn't even finish it?
I did not finish it, of course not. I mean, I knew the plot, and I saw 30 minutes of this. But it's cool anyway. The story is cool. I cannot just watch it. It's just too much.
So you don't finish any scary movies, do you? You just start and read the rest, and that's it.
Yes. I mean, I watch Scary Movie, which is not scary at all.
Well, that one, the plot's no point reading that plot.
No. You can just watch it. It's funny. It's not scary, but it's Scary Movie.
I don't mind scary movies anymore. I used to not be able to watch them. When I lived at home when I lived with my family, I couldn't. I wasn't ready. But now that I live on my own, it seems to be totally fine. Scary, terrifying, the most horrific, brutal things. I can watch those, no problem now.
Oh, I can watch brutal things. I mean, it's like, have you seen Game of Thrones? I don't know.
I've seen an episode or two, yeah.
You should watch the whole series.
I ain't got time for that. It's too long.
But it's really bloody, and there are like really, really bloody and brutal scenes, and I have no problem with that. But I have a problem with these psycho scary things.
I like the psycho better. I need that to be cerebral, psychological, tormenting. I like all that.
I like to read stuff like that. I really like psycho horror books. I can read them. It's the only thing I read. It's just cool. But I cannot watch movies. It's just the music, the pictures, the sound, the noises. It's just too much. No.
What about the Matrix though? You finished that, right?
Yeah, but the Matrix is not scary.
No, it's not really scary. I remember it was scary when I was a kid though. I thought it was scary then. It's not scary in retrospect though. No. No, I don't know. There's a show I saw. It just came out on Netflix. It's called Alice in Borderland.
What is it called? Alice in Borderland? Okay, I have to Google
Alice in Borderland. And I give it a 5 out of 5. I give it a 10 out of 10. But it's one of the most brutal things I've ever seen. It's astoundingly brutal. It's so heart-wrenching in some parts, but it's really good. I don't know what I can tell you without not giving it away. Well, I can tell you what happens in the trailer, because, I mean, you'll probably see the trailer. It's a bunch of people in Tokyo, and they're friends, and they go into a bathroom, and when they come out of the bathroom, they discover Tokyo is empty. There's no one there except them. It's completely gone. And then
it's like...
Yeah, they walk into a room, and when they come out of the room, the whole city is completely deserted. And then they're like, okay, what happened? And I don't think I can tell you too much more, because it's all about not knowing what's happening. That's kind of what the show is. You're figuring it out. But I
don't think I will watch it.
It's not a horror. It's really brutal, though. It's really hard. It's so, it wrenches you, it attacks your heart so much in some parts. You're like, oh my God, why does this have to happen to these people? Because you love the characters so much, and then just terrible things happen. It's like everyone has to do a bunch of really, really psychological twisting things as well. So.
No, that does not sound like a series I should watch.
So good. Oh. It just came out, I think, 3 days ago.
No. No. I just need my pillow.
Just the description of it, you're like, I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Like, where's my teddy bear?
No, I think that one's good.
I will check it out.
I don't know if you can watch it, but it's good.
I will just read it and watch the trailer, and then it's fine.
Well, if you want, you can read the manga. It's based on a comic book series.
Yeah, I've seen that. I just Googled it.
Yeah, you can read the comic books. You probably can finish everything. I can only watch the first season, but there's, in theory, going to be a second season. And I have to wait like 2 or 3 or 4 years before that comes out.
Oh my God, I'm getting tired.
All right, let's call it a night. Get some sleep. You got a big early day of 40-kilometer running tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
You gotta go.
But we should do it again sometime.
Yeah, sure, anytime.